What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. It feels like everything has been doom and gloom for Tennessee on the recruiting trail over the last couple of days, keeping an eye on David Sanders, going back to Ohio State for the visit. Now the rumors are coming out that he could possibly take a return trip to Michigan, keeping you guys updated on that David Sanders situation as quickly as I can. But look, it's that time of the year. We are so close. We are rapidly approaching the early signing day. It is flip season, and Tennessee is not immune to that. You've also got rumors of three-star cornerback Onus Conanbanny, a Tennessee commitment who just took a visit down to Florida. According to Steve Wiltfong, it is trending well for Florida with the Tennessee defensive back. I'd lean more towards him being a Gator than of all this morning. Also, three-star defensive lineman Darian Smith, another Tennessee commitment. Steve Wiltfong puts out that defensive lineman Tennessee commit Darian Smith was on his official at Auburn, still confident that Auburn can get this thing done. But Tennessee still has some potential targets out there. Four-star defensive lineman Isaiah Campbell, he came into town officially at the Alabama game, got to see a big-time win. Speculation that he could cancel his trip to North Carolina. He goes on, he takes that trip. Where was he going to go? Was he going to focus on football and development on the defensive line, or is it more about academics and staying close to home at the University of North Carolina? He took that official visit at UNC, but he came back in town this past weekend, saw Tennessee's win over UTEP. I like where Tennessee is at with Isaiah Campbell. They're also looking to flip three-star safety Tim Merritt from Miami. So a lot going on as we approach the early signing day period. But finally, we have some good news, and that is three-star running back Daune Morris has committed to Tennessee. 5'10", 180 pounds out of Murfreesboro, Tennessee, becomes the second running back in this class. We knew Tennessee wanted to take two backs. He joins three-star running back Justin Baker in this class of 2025. We're going to take a look at his scouting report. We're going to take a look at some highlights. We're going to get into it. We're going to break it down, but as always, you guys know the deal by now. Smash the thumbs up just below the video. It's quick, free, and easy, and helps the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, if you are new to the Talkin VAWLS Network, welcome. We're not experts here. We're not insiders. We're not media. We're not reporters. We're not journalists. We don't pretend to be any of that. What we are is fans. For the fans, by the fans. If you like what we do, make sure you subscribe. Click that bell for notifications. You're not going to miss out when we go live or when we drop a video. We've also got brand new merch, and we got it in the big boy sizes all the way up to 5XL. Go check it out. We also got a brand new camo State Pride 2.0 shirt, bonfire.com/store/Talkin VAWLS. But let's get into it. Let's talk about Daune Morris. You got the profile on the screen there. 5'10", 180 pounds out of Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Three-star prospect across the board outside of Rivals.com. So take that for what it's worth. Ranked 523rd nationally, 43rd best running back in the country, 18th best player out of the state of Tennessee. Now, he committed to USC early, but he is a guy that has really been on flip watch for a long time. And I've talked about this before when we talk about Daune Morris. It seemed like Tennessee was kind of late to the party. He made that commitment to USC. Tennessee struggled to get him on campus over the course of the summer. He did visit earlier than that, visited back during the spring cycle. He also visited just most recently for the UTEP game. Tennessee knocked it out of the park. So I think that was maybe some of it here. In-state kid, Tennessee late to offer. But again, he was always on flip watch. Coming off the visit this past weekend, the win over UTEP, this is what Daune Morris had to say. He said, I just enjoyed being back up there and around the community and the family and being able to see the running backs, just being around the coaches and this type of family. He said overall this visit was one of those visits where you could see the offense move the ball, run the ball, getting the running backs involved. It was something I needed to see. Everybody was just letting me know I'm a priority, and even though I'm committed to SC, they are still recruiting me and pushing me, and there is a community behind me at Tennessee. Now, there is no scouting report out there on 247 Sports or on 3, but I did get some good stuff from Coach Rice we're going to get into and talk about, but also we'll just roll his junior highlights here on the screen from his huddle film. You guys take a look. You guys jump into the comment section. You guys let me know what you think of his game. Now, when he committed at On3 or at USC, On3 did put out this update. It said the 5'10", 180-pound prospect can play in the slot. He can play out wide. He can play as a wildcat quarterback, but most of his production is coming from the running back position. Said he is a playmaker wherever he lines up. He was a Tennessee Titans Class 6A Mr. Football finalist as a junior, rushed for over 2,000 yards, added 565 receiving yards and scored 36 total touchdowns. Now, this is what Coach Rice sent me after watching his film and breaking it down. Said he is a super scat back, but can play all three downs. Goes on to say he's got elite vision, elite hands for the running back position, probably one of the best receiving running backs Heupel has had since arriving at Tennessee. We've been talking about that a lot recently. We saw them get Dylan Sampson involved in the passing game against UTEP. We need to see more of that. I want to see this Tennessee offense utilizing the tight ends, utilizing the running backs in the passing game, attack the middle of the field. I think we've got guys schemed open. We've got guys open down the field, but I think there are more ways that we can get creative. And I think a running back with elite speed and elite hands can benefit Josh Heupel in this offense. And that's where Coach Rice goes next. He says he's got elite speed and shiftiness. I did see an article that said Daune Morris has been timed officially as a 4.5 40. Coach Rice goes on to compare him to Darren Sproles, as small but has super strong legs and plays with good pad level. Now, this is another quote to VolQuest, and you want to talk about the size at the running back position at 5'10 and 180 pounds. This was coming off the visit this weekend. He said Dylan Sampson is just balling, regardless of the size or the weight. If you're a baller, then you're a baller. It shows you don't have to be 6'2", 200-pound guy to run the ball in the SEC. It shows that 5'9", 5'10 guys can be a dude in the SEC. And I love that quote from Daune Morris. And, look at what Josh Heupel has done with the running back position. And that's one of the questions in recruiting is why can we not land the elite running back? Well, is that an insult to Dylan Sampson? Is that an insult to Jalen Wright? Because I think we've had success running the football, leading the conference in rushing yards per game the last 2 years. Dylan Sampson right up there at the top of the conference in rushing yards per game. He's about to break the Tennessee single-season rushing record if he can pick up 121 yards on the ground this weekend against Vanderbilt. Like that, I think Josh Heupel is showing, and we know this, we all know this, the narrative that this is a pass-heavy offense, that it's an air raid offense. Ben McKee asked Josh Heupel about the outside talk about this being an air raid, and he just laughed at it because it's comical. You know that. I know that. This is a run-first offense. Josh Heupel wants to establish the run, and that is what we have done. Again, leading the conference in rushing yards per game. Seeing Dylan Sampson possibly be the all-time single-season rushing leader at the University of Tennessee, and you can go look at his size. He's not a big 6'2", 200-pound back that Daune Morris is talking about there. Look at Deshaun Bishop. A guy that I questioned, right? You're going to make your commitment, and you've got an App State hat, you've got a Tennessee hat, and you've got a Coastal Carolina hat. Is he going to be a walk-on? Is he a scholarship guy? How is he coming to Tennessee? And look what Deshaun Bishop has done since arriving at Tennessee. So I think a guy like Daune Morris, a guy that's 5'8", 5'9", 180 pounds, I think they can have success in this offense. But we got one in the boat. He is officially committed to the University of Tennessee, flipped from USC. Now we got to go and we got to finish off this class of 25. We got to get Isaiah Campbell in the boat. We got to get Tim Merritt in the boat. We got to continue to fight for David Sanders, Onis Conanbanny, Darian Smith. It is flip season. We will keep you guys up to date as much as possible right here on the Talkin VAWLS Network. Make sure you smash the thumbs up on the way out the door. Jump in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts on this commitment, on the David Sanders situation, Onis Conanbanny, Darian Smith. Are you concerned about recruiting? And right around the corner is transfer portal season. Jump in the comment section. Let's talk about it. Smash the thumbs up on the way out the door. That's going to do it for this one. Appreciate you guys tuning in. This is the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name's Boogie Bentley. Go Big Orange.